Today we're going to make a mobile downdraft sanding table from this scrap wood, and I'm going to try to sell a few of them on eBay and Craigslist. The first thing I want to do is go into that pile and dig out anything that I could potentially make this vacuum box out of that's going to suck all the dust. And I realize my hair is a little odd, but get used to it. Okay, so here's the plan right here. The boxes are going to be 24 inches long by 12 inches wide. I'm going to do butt joints up against, no fancy miter joints or anything else. I'm going to do butt joints. I'm going to router a groove inside of the 2x4, and that is going to hold the pegboard here at the top. And then I'm going to go ahead and nail on just a regular piece of Luan or whatever scrap that I had lying around. Okay, so I'm going to collect everything, which I did. I'm going to cut everything off. I'm then going to route each of the parts. Then I'm going to table saw the top, the bottom. I'm going to assemble and glue, and that should be a wrap up. All right, I've now got everything cut that I need to get cut as far as the sides of the vacuum box. I made a template for the 9-inch end butted up against a 24-inch. I'm going to keep these templates so I can remake this if I need to. If it doesn't sell, I'll just end up throwing them away. But this is a great project to use for scrap wood. Now I'm going to go ahead and route out a groove to inset the pegboard in the bottom of the vacuum box. This is called the Ripper, and this is made by MicroJig, and this is linked below. It has a, you've seen these probably on the internet, but it's got rubbery feet so I can glide my piece through it. And this is called the Paraline. You can stack these. They come as a kit. I think they're around 35 bucks. I first started to test out the template pieces, and I was taking such an aggressive cut off with this router. It's a 1/2-inch shank, I believe, 1/2-inch router bit. So I was cleaning it off all with one pass, very aggressive. I need to mention that I'm really not a woodworker by trade at all. I am a hacker. So what that ended up doing is causing a lot of break off on this soft pine, filling up this dust port, making it useless, putting dust all over my shop. So I would highly recommend doing this in 2 passes or a little bit slower. I'm sure it's a lot safer. Also, I'm not sure if I need to take off this much that's available there and go that deep. If you look here, I'm going deeper than the actual dust. Now that may be good or bad, I don't know. I kind of like it. I guess I would rather have it there than there, so I may keep it the way it is. I have 4 wobbly boxes that are going to be making my downdraft sanding table. The lesson here is don't use warped 2x4s, or don't let your 2x4 sit around. If you're going to do a project with a 2x4, use it right away. Don't buy extra. My choice would have been to put a screw in instead of that nail, but you now know that based on my mistake. Also, if you those brad nails, if you drop it, it'll fall apart. Put a screw. So now we're going to cut the top, which is where the dust will go through. I'm going to drop that down a little bit. I don't really like this saw very much, to be honest with you. I'm using this Harbor Freight wireless thing to turn on my dust collection. Number 2. 3 is the air compressor. 1 is the lights, and 2 is the dust collection. Okay, I have no idea. That looks sharp. I have no idea why I turned the lights off in that last segment. All right, so now I'm going to use some of this scrap Luan and make the bottom part. I'm going to rip that the same dimension that I did my inside, and I'm just going to brad nail that into it. So let's get started. Where are my headphones? Have you seen my headphones? All right, so now I'm going to do my cross cuts. I'm choosing to do them on the table saw because the way that my miter saw is set up at the bottom of this table saw, I don't have enough width to actually do that. So I'm going to run these through. As long as I stay on this side, I won't have any binding because I'm going to stay away from this part right here. Except my dog is just running to the area. He can just deal with it. Get out of here, buddy. Woo! These tubes are problematic right here, but go! Oh, didn't turn on my vacuum. That's problematic. Okay, here we go. This time, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to use this here. Now remember, on this cut, I'm just trying to get the clean edge, and then I'm going to come back and do the exact length. So I got the dust collection going now. Now I got the clean edge here. I'm going to come and do the 21.5. All right, so I have 3 survivors from this project. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put the bottoms in now, and then I am going to put in the tops using a removable washer. And then the last thing I'm going to do is drill in the hole to put in the shop vac attachment. And then that should be a wrap. Okay, so now I have this flipped over, and I'm going to see if I can use the glue kind of as the caulk. And so to save that whole step of using caulk, I had a couple of my brad nails that did not go through perfectly, so I do need to fix those for craft.
you know, because I am selling these. Okay, so I'm using my Harbor Freight expensive rags. Whoa, I missed that whole thing over here. This brad, this thing here. All right, so put my my ear protection back on. Go to hit it at the brad. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, it's got the safety on. So this is going to be the top here, and it's not fitting. Cut, but it does fit. Okay, so I made one of these versions with a hole on the end and then a hole on the side. All the ones that I'm going to try to sell on Craigslist are going to be the ones that are on the long end, the length of this. This is the one I'm going to keep for my paint booth, and the reason why I'm going to keep it is it has this really bad imperfection there, and I actually like imperfections. So. And this is my paint booth, which is going to be another paint booth slash sanding booth, and this is going to be another video. So there we go. So, all right, so here we go. I'm going to put this in this here. Just shove that down in there. And now I have my dust collection system sucking this out and from the top. So once I go this, I can just sand everything I need to sand, and I'll be good to go. All right, so I have all the dimensions down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you like these videos at all, even if they suck and you want to help me out, if you read the website, I'm doing this for a good cause. I'm trying to help teens get into engineering and design. So that would be great if you could help me out by just hitting the thumbs up or liking it, just to get me going, get me motivated to make more videos, and also subscribing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And whatever you do, make something that connects you with someone else. Thanks. Have a great night, you guys.